Hi and welcome to Ladybird Designs. Today I'll show you how to do a Z-fold card, and we're also going to do some scratch and sniff embossing so that your card will smell wonderful. So here's the card that we're going to work on. This one's my prototype, so we're going to make a pretty one now. I have found that the best ones for the scratch and sniff are the Crystal Light. You've got to make sure that they are sugar-free. So either the Crystal Light or the Kool-Aid. Okay, first of all, we're going to start by forming our Z-fold card. Take a regular 8.5 by 11, and you're going to measure down one of the short sides, 5.5 inches. Across on the other side, we are going to measure 3 inches. And we're going to want to cut diagonally from that point to that point. Slide it across the score. If done right, we should have about the two same sizes. Alright, now we're going to score this. We're going to start on the short end. I like to put my flat edge up here, just makes it easier to score. We're going to go to 3, there's 3.5, 3 5/8. So the first score, open up our handy dandy ruler and go over to 7 and 1/4 for the last one. Done with that. And then when you fold it, the Z-fold, it makes your Z-fold card. So we can protect the other pieces from getting ruined. Okay, I have my Cheers wheel in here with some pumpkin pie, with the pumpkin pie wheel. And I just want to start along the bottom. For that two parts. Okay, and I've cut out my paper for that. Just an approximate. This back page right here is about 3 3/4 by 5.5. So I've cut my piece out to match that. And then the next one is about 3 5/8 by 4 3/4 on the long edge. So I have cut that out. It'll kind of be like that when we put it together. So the first thing we want to do is adhere our little pieces right here. You can use glue, tape, card, and trim this piece up. The side, trim that piece off. Okay, so there we go. Now I want to have the scallop edge on mine. So I'm just going to start at the small end. And it's a little bit weird because you want to kind of run it straight across, that's the tendency, but this time you're going to run it on an angle, just following the guide of your paper. Now, we have our scallop border to work with. Okay, now the part with the scratch and sniff. Okay, my preferred method is to use the craft pads. Ink it up. And we're just going to stamp it right there. Go ahead and sprinkle your powder on. Now when this dries, it doesn't dry like normal embossing powder does, where it's all shiny and clear. This is going to dry to a rough scratch and sniff finish. Okay, so we got that on there. Take our heat tool, just heat it up. Okay, when you're done, there is going to be a little bit of residue that's just going to come right off. Okay, you're going to take just your regular pad, stamp it on there, and then kind of adds a second step, but then you use your Versamark. Works great if you don't have the craft pads. Alright, get on some Versamark. Try and line it up over the top of your previously stamped image. That's why I prefer the craft pads, because it's one step, no lining up. Alright, then sprinkle it with your powder. And emboss it. Okay, so now I've got all three of my colors done. The paper that I'm using is Island Oasis from Stampin' Up. And the colors that are in it are Rose Red, Turquoise, Pumpkin Pie, Saffron, and Old Olive. So it works perfectly to do my little citrus one. And then what you want to do is make sure you keep the right ones. And we're going to cut them out. Alright, my fruit is ready now. We can set that aside. Next thing we need to work on is our image right here. Okay, the set I'm going to use is